Alrighty, what is up everybody? My name's Chance and today, well, there we go. Let me turn that off, and that off. Alright, because I've been enjoying the live streams without having to worry about, having the blue light on and having the lighting correctly and all that stuff. Especially since it's generally late at night when I'm streaming, so. Anyways, yeah, we are going to be hopping into historic rank today. I wasn't able to get a video up today. Eva's schedule has been a bit here and there, and I had to do errands, and it was just a very packed full day. But I am still going to be streaming, and I figure we should stream some Magic since we didn't get a Magic video up today, and I still am, like, really trying to focus in on Magic for the most part. I was just wondering if I could play some combos. Maybe after stream, Mac. I'll probably end around 8:30 today, 8:30. But yeah, so we're gonna be hopping into some historic ranked, and I actually have a deck I want to take a look at here. I threw it together whenever historic ranked first came out, and then I never really took another look at it or thought about it. It was just something that I knew I wanted to take, more time with, and so yeah, we'll dive right into this. I know I want to play goblins, but maybe a fresh look, fresh sight at it would be good. Why is it only showing me 3? Okay, I don't know what that was about, but yeah, list is updated now. So let's see, what was I doing here? Goblin Matron. When Goblin Matron enters the battlefield, you may search your library for a goblin card, reveal that card, put it into your hand, then shuffle your library. Interesting. Then we have Goblin War Chief to make everything cost left. Krenko, War Boss, Ringleader, Craftmaster. So basically we're just drawing a whole bunch of gobos. Tell you what this deck could actually do for, and it's not a goblin card, but it is in mono red, and it is a very good way to get a lot of mana fairly cheaply, honestly. Runaway Steamkin, we should probably be playing some copies of that. How much land? We have 26 land? Why the hell do we have 26 land? Oh, we added it in the Castle Embereth. Okay. Let's go take a look at the lands, shall we? Probably play 4 copies of Castle Embereth. I'm sorry. And I don't think we want anything else, right? Blast Zone isn't bad, but we don't want to be wiping our stuff. I don't know. We might be fine where we are. Treasure Map could be okay, but... Alright. Let's cut one of Krenko, one of Ringleader, and then I'll cut 2 lands, and we'll give this a go. Now we're also going to need a sideboard. Obviously our main board is Goblin Overhaul. So sideboard, we're going to be needing to deal with control and with other aggro for the most part, I'm assuming. I'm guessing Simic Ramp and Esper control and all that stuff is still very, very viable. So let's see. If they're playing a ramp deck, they're going to be getting... Well, if they play a ramp deck and they don't get their stuff down quick enough, then we win. If they do play a ramp deck and they get their stuff down quick enough, it's going to be hard for us to remove because the biggest thing we really have is like Lava Coal, right? Fry isn't bad if we're going to be playing sideboard, right? If we're going to have that available. I could... We don't have any Goblin Chain Whirlers in the deck. Oh, kind of want some Chain Whirlers, I'm not going to lie. At least 2. Bum 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 bum. Fight with Fire is not bad. Late game, it can potentially turn into some good stuff. There's Goblin Gathering. We want to try and go wide. Could be fun. Y'all have to remember, this is me making the sideboard here, so. And we have Lava Pool and Fra for some actual sideboarding, right? What else would fit nicely in this little Goblin deck? Honestly, Chandra's Regular might be okay, even despite having 0 Chandras. We could throw some Shocks in. Or some Cavalcades. Cavalcade wouldn't be bad. That looks good. Alright, so pretty straightforward deck if I do say so myself, but hopefully we'll be able to get in some good matches with it. Brawladays. What a I want to edit the name, actually. I was trying to do that. Apparently I cannot. Here we go. We'll just call it Gobos for sake of laziness, right? Gobos! Alright, let's get into it. Let me fix up a link, my Gobos for best of 1. I'm gonna just say... Oh. Let me extend this a little bit. I'm gonna say that don't underestimate Goblin Volley Veteran. I got some in my deck, actually. What a scam Brawladays is. Yeah, I had to get an update this morning, which is like part of the reason why I didn't get a video up today. Right, because Eva has this weird work schedule here recently where she has to like go in and work for like a short little shift, and then she gets off for like 4 or 5 hours, and she goes back and closes, which has been very annoying for me. But you know, we're working on things and getting it right. But yeah, so I got on this morning with every intention of doing a video, and then I got the little message about service maintenance, and I was like, shit, I probably should have checked that. I should have known, you know, we haven't had any in a while. Should have known there was a patch coming. But yeah, I got on and saw that, and I was like, well, there's no reason in hopping on Magic. So I went and I fixed the Minecraft server because it was actually messed up, and sometime over the night it made it to where I couldn't join, other people could join. It was super laggy for them, but I myself couldn't join, which was really weird, right? Because generally if you have a server, the only person that if there's a problem, it should be with other people not being able to join, not with you yourself not being able to join. So it was like very strange. And this is going to be an Esper, I'm assuming, control deck. You never know though. We shall see. Good stretch. Whew. Fibblethip the Lost. And they're milling themselves, which is kind of cool. Chamber Sentry. Alrighty. They probably swing in, yeah. Get in the 1 bit of damage. We'll say no blocks. Pretty obvious there. And then I think we just go straight for the Goblin Chain Whirl. It'll buff our Steamkin before it kills it, so yeah. Get rid of those 2. And swing back with some damage of our own. So, a fair play there, if I do say so myself. Alright, so everything looks to be doing good. Cool. I also have the server going right now, so if things get a bit taxing, may have to hop over there and tell those guys that I'm gonna shut it down. Guys and girls, I don't know who's all on there, but yeah. Gonna be up to 4 mana. Do we go for the Goblin Trashmaster, or Volley Veteran only deals 2 damage to Shar? How big is the Shar? Shar's a 2/2. That's not bad. So we can play Volley Veteran and kill it to Shar. I think that's our play as well. 'Cause then we can just swing in with the other 2. So there. And then this is either guaranteed damage or we're getting Diligent Excavator out of the way, in which case next turn we have fine damage. So yeah, they're down to 7. Feeling pretty good, honestly. This Goblin deck is fun. Fun. Teferi. Ooh. Mini Teferi. I should add that. Which card are they going to return? The Steamkin? Almost certainly. Almost certainly. Yeah. Because anything else is just free damage for us, right? Alright. So we got the Steamkin back. We're to 5 mana. We definitely play the Steamkin first so we can start building up again, right? We can go for the Goblin Matron. What card do we want to... Yeah, take action for sure. What card do we want to reveal here? They're playing... we can just refill our hand, honestly, with Goblin Ringleader. Siege Gang Commander's not bad either. I'm going to go with the Ringleader. I'm going to have faith in my deck having the proper amount of Gobos. Now, I actually think we say fuck the Teferi. We go for the face. They have to block here or they're dead, so Diligent Excavator going to get chum blocked to the 4/2 more than likely. Still get in 3 damage. They're down to 4. They have 5, possibly 6 mana with which to work with. 2 spells. I think we might have this first game. Unless they board wipe us here. They could always do that. Goblin Ringleader does have haste, but it's only 2 damage. Enough to kill their Teferi, but not enough to finish the game out. There goes their chance for board wipe, so... yeah, I'm a little quizzical as to what they exactly plan to do here. Philithep. I have 2 defenders defend those 2. They're still dead. Oh, now they're not. Okay. Play 4 and 2 and 2. Play this. She goes up to... that's it. Alright, we're going with Goblin Ringleader. Do we get anything with haste? We did. So we're definitely going with haste. And I believe that's GG. Even if my lowest 3 attackers get in, it's GG. Also, I can use the Runaway Steamkin to buff my creatures once they block Steamkin. I can buff the creatures that would have gotten through to deal the damage, right? So, game 1 being picked up fairly easy. We know we're up against Control. We know they have white-blue creatures, so Fra is definitely going to be good for us. Goblin Chain Whirler wasn't bad because we saw that they play a lot of their creatures down like that. May not want as many Krenkos. Trashmaster's fun. Volley Veteran's fun. I I think Siege Gang is going to be a little too slow for us, and I think since it's aggro, or since they're control, we want to go more aggro, right? We want to try and stomp them out early, try and kill them before they can really retaliate. If this doesn't work, we might try and throw in Cavalcade and make our deck even lower to the ground. We'll try this for now, though. I was actually considering going on and working on my house. I saw you had Minecraft open and wanted to play with you, but I didn't. See you on the server list. Do you have Goblin War Chief? I do indeed. You can buff and sack a rigging runner and kill the golem. I don't think Siege Gang is ultra amazing. Yeah, Siege Gang is just nice when you can hit it, and it's nice when it lands there, but yeah, it's a bit costly. Ooh, 1 mana hand. That's not fun. We'll mulligan. The opponent goes first. I'll keep this and probably toss back, I guess, a Goblin War Chief. That seems fun. Got another Goblin War Chief right after anyways. So I'm actually not going to play the Rigging Runner quite yet. I am going to wait for the Goblin Instigator and then to swing in and all that fun stuff. Alright, so we drew into another land. That's really fantastic, actually. I mean, the Rigging Runner is actually going to just kind of take a halt. A complete halt, so. Krenko is lovely. Okay, so let's go Goblin War Chief. Nobody attack quite yet. We're getting there. I'm thinking we might go Krenko into Rigging Runner and come next turn. Maybe not now that they played the Rona, though. Let's see. But maybe Rona is a key piece in their deck, and they won't want to trade it for our Krenko. So our Krenko is replaceable. We have more goblins, right? Perhaps the Rona is not. I'm willing to bet on it. Let's see if they are. I think I know my play. We could alternatively play Goblin War Chief and play the Krenko. And then on the following turn, play the Goblin Ringleader and the Rigging Runner. It's not a bad play. Goblin Matron. So yeah, let's go Goblin War Chief. Oh, isn't that lovely? Then we'll go Krenko. Definitely going to swing in with the Krenko. I think we keep the War Chiefs and everything else back. But this is just making us an army. If they want to trade out the Rona, fine by me, but they will have to trade Rona if they want to do that. But I have a feeling in my gut that she may be a key piece to their deck. They may be able to get her right back, so this may be all for naught, but I'm going to test. I'm going to test my theory. Also, we have Goblin Matron, so if we really, really want to, we can just get a Krenko right back, right? We're not going to. We'll probably get a Goblin Trash Master, as I think that'll be a bit better. Also, we should be able to cast it down with the Goblin Matron, even only having 3 mana, so there's that. By the way, if y'all are watching and you're enjoying the stream, please be sure to leave a like down below. It does help keep the stream up longer in the search area bar for people and helps promote it to more people on their homepage, all that nice fun stuff. Basically just helps it get more noticed, long story short. Lazav, the multifarious. Or is it Furious? Furious? Probably Furious. Let's see. Furious, it is. Indeed an A. Could also just throw down the Goblin Ringleader and just see what shamble of goblins we draw. I'm kind of hoping we hit a land here, honestly. If we can get a Trash Master down, we'll have quite the board state advantage, because all of our little 1/1s go up to 2/2s, and then they can't just be immediately blocked. I mean, they can, right, by all the 1/3s, but some are going to get through, some are going to start dealing in that damage that we really are looking for. And potentially, I should have played Cavalcade. I mean, we do have a whole lot of 1/1s. There's the land I wanted. I'm going to play the Ringleader. I'm going to go for it. If we can hit a Trash Master just naturally here, it'd be fantastic. We don't. We hit another Ringleader, a Volley Veteran, another Krenko. So we can play the Goblin Matron and the Krenko if we want to, but if they hit us with board wipe, that's what's gonna hurt, right? That's what's really gonna affect us. Target creature and opponent control. So we can go ahead and kill the Lazav if we wanted to. Do they have anything in the graveyard to change the Lazav into? Not really, but you never know. Alright, let's set ourselves up, I guess. Let's hope. So this will only cost 2 come next turn. We'll also have Goblin Ringleader to replenish our hand again. So you can swing in. No, never mind. We're 1 turn away from being able to go Hail Mary at the face, right? So if they board wipe us, obviously bad. If they don't, obviously good. They have 4 cards. They would need, well, another white mana regardless if it's Time Wipe or Kaya's Wrath. So. Yep. Let's see, Noob Winix? I don't know, Winix? What do you got? What's your best play? Another Arona. I'm not. Are they going for a self-mill? Because I just saw the Jace that got milled there. I can't really tell. So confusing. Alright. So, Trash Master, everything gets bigger. Ringleader, we replenish our hand. Or we can go Volley Veteran and take out one of their creatures. So, might not be bad. I mean, they're really hammering through their deck, but will it be quick enough? That's the question at hand, right? No board wipe, so I'm gonna get my glorious swing in, which is, well, y'all know, oh so wanted. So Goblin Trash Master coming down for sure. It's happening. Oh, did you hear that? Did you hear the sound of victory? I think we are going to play the Volley Veteran as well. Man, I wish we could direct this at something other than a creature, right? Am I right or am I right? Alright, let's kill a 1/3. Actually not too concerned about Rona here. We're going to keep our War Chiefs back, because those are what's allowing us to just fucking plow through these goblins. And we're going to keep the Trash Master back. Everything else, though, yeah, it's a go. Krenko's going to make us another little army. And they're just going to scoop it out. So Goblins carrying us up through silver. Sweet, right on to silver, too. Cool beans. I like that. One more level, apparently, and I get the Fox. Interesting. Alright, well, let's hop into another one. Wow, found a match instantly. People were playing the hell out of Historic, yeah? Maybe it's that new card from Brawla Days. Everyone's going and paying 10,000 gold just to get one card. Oh, man. I haven't seen such a big like disappointment in my life in a long time. You know, that feeling where you're like, oh, oh, this hurts to see, and it makes you wonder, like, why? Of all the things, why? Oh, well. You know, at some point, well, I shouldn't say that. Most companies face decision-making problems at some point, you know? It's just the way it is. So, well, we will forgive Wizards for essentially ruining our Christmas gift. Like, if this is it, I'm a bit salty. I'm not even gonna lie. If they have another quench, I'm also gonna be a little salty. Not gonna lie. 2 quenches and starter hand is, yeah. God, I love this game. I love coming back to this game. Like, after playing a fun game like Minecraft or something, I love coming back to this game. It really puts me in my place as far as where humanity stands. Alrighty. They don't have any blue mana. You know what that means? We finally get to fucking play something. Woohoo! I'm actually going to play the Krenko because we can give it haste here with the Torch Courier, and I would like to build this Krenko Esape. Watch them have a shock or something. I'll bet they have a shock, and they just made me sacrifice my Torch Courier for no damn reason. Ah! Can you just open 6 packs? No. I mean, yes, I can. Will I? No. I don't really. I'm just sort of saving my money right now, Mac. Okay, counter it, kill it. I get it. You hate creatures and their whole meaning in life. God damn it, I would like to play. Also, y'all will notice I kept my cards that actually draw me more goblins. I kept them back, knowing what kind of deck they're playing here. So that way, when we finally do get to play some cards, we're going to be able to draw what we want out, right? Oh, that's good that that landed. So good. Actually, I want my other Goblin War Chief. I saw last game that was really good, so I would like to do that again if possible, please. We'll just buff the token because it doesn't really matter. Goblin Matron doesn't have any more purpose past what she has already served us here today. Alrighty, so they're down to 6 health. They removed some of our fun stuff early, but now we're the ones having fun, right? They have 3 mana with which to try and solve this problem. Yeah, they're gonna scoop it out. So game 1 being picked up by us. Let's gather our armies. What should our play be here? They have a whole bunch of counter spells for early, and they have a whole bunch of removal for early. So again, let's cut the Siege Gang, and I kind of want to throw in some Goblin Gathering. Actually, we're going to go with Fra. They have some blue, yeah? But it could miss. Could miss. Fra or Cavalcade? What do y'all think? Fra or Cavalcade? Nobody? how many creatures we got? 36 creatures, all creatures. Let's go, let's try out Cavalcade. We're still testing the deck out. What's the worst we do? We lose? So what? We still have another opportunity at winning. The day when the opponent tells me I can go first, I'll be so happy. Oh. I see. I'm gonna mulligan that. I'll keep this. I'll ditch the Volley Veteran. I do believe Volley Veteran is good. Don't get me wrong. But, potentially in the situation of time being currently, it could be better to keep other things. Oh, I don't like how I'm going to have to do this at all. But it may be good, actually. May be good. Alright, so we're going to play a Goblin Instigator first. This is to chum the waters, if you will, right? See if they have any shocks. Obviously, they tap the breeding pool, or they didn't have it untapped, whatever you want to call it. So Quench wasn't really an option. So potentially Runaway Steam King should have been the choice there. I guess we'll just have to wait and see. I think we play the Cavalcade here. Reason being, if they have a shock, it might come down now. Yeah, okay. Whew! There we go. Still getting in 2 damage, so it's not a huge deal. But here's the thing. If I had played Goblin Warchief, shock, dead, you know, no value. Cavalcade at least still has value on the board, right? Alright, so I can play a Runaway Steamkin here and still have mana left over. Or play a Goblin Warchief and swing in with a few more creatures, or I can play Goblin Ringleader and hope to refuel my hand. They haven't played a Quench thus far, and I'm going to say that worries the hell out of me, so I'm just going to play a Steamkin and hope that that's the bullet we're dodging here. Because we tiptoed around the shock, right? Now we just have to ease past the Quench. And I say ease because that's kind of what it feels like, right? When you know your opponent has a counter spell that is based off how much mana you have, you're like, what can I get out? What can I really get away with here? Right? Lava Cool coming down for our opponent, which means they still have mana for Quench. We're going to go up to 5 mana though, so Goblin Warchief will be in the safe zone for us to play, which is fantastic considering we'll have Goblin Instigator to follow it up with, right? No trigger for an instant there. That's super fantastic. Whole lot of damage here. They're down to 8. We're still at 20. I feel okay, but you never know when that board wipe may hit you. Opt. What kind of board wipe could they have? Sweeping Flame, right? The deal 2 damage to everything that you don't control that has flying or something like that, or doesn't have flying. I don't know. Anyways, we're picking up the victory, so I guess it doesn't really matter. Gobos to gold. Who'd have thunk it possible? Obviously, I know it's thought, but I really probably shouldn't mess around so much whenever I'm trying to grow the channel and, you know, be serious. But I gotta have people understand that we're very much about having fun here, and that is the first priority. Winning is fun. You know, winning is fun for everybody, but even more so, we're concerned with having fun in those moments of defeat and having fun in the downtime, right? Always joking. That's kind of the vibe here on the channel. We know when to be serious, but we certainly like to have a few jokes. I'm not even gonna attempt to say that name because I'm 50% sure it's just a bunch of random letters thrown together. We will play first, because, hey, we're playing Gobos. Will you stop giving me 1 land hands? I get it. I'm only playing 22, so punish me. Ah! Fuck! Every time. This is what happens. That's fun. I'm gonna keep it, actually. I like it. You think I'm scared about this game? You're wrong. I see this as a great hand. Has so much potential. We're gonna hit a Steamkin come next turn. Then we're gonna hit the Goblin War Chief, or just another War Chief. I really didn't want them to get in quench mana range before I got something down. You know what I mean? Seeing a blue mana, you never want to. Night Veil Sprite. Ooh, fantastic. So we're gonna get down our own Goblin War Chief. I know, Chance, you could have played Krenko. Well, we'll get there. And now when we do play Krenko, it'll be hasted, right? He'll be scurrying along his little legs, so it'll be great. Trust me, it'll be fantastic. Also, this means next turn we can play every card in hand, right? So far, we don't know what we're going to draw into, obviously, but as of right now, we can play every card in hand, which is a great feeling, and all of it can attack. So let's lead with this. No counter, no counter, no counter, no counter. Please, no counter. Okay, whew. Well, it got countered. That's okay, though, because now we have a hasted Krenko coming down, right? So that was... It wasn't necessarily a lose-win situation for us. You know, it was like a win-win or a win sort of lose. You know, we got a Krenko, we got him buffed up a little bit, we got some other Gobos, we got some things happening, but we did lose our opportunity to get the other War Chief down. So, there's that. They seem to be playing some kind of fairy tribal mono blue deck. I've actually thought about that myself, and then I realized that none of the fairies are that strong, so we'll see if they manage to piece together what I couldn't. Well, really what I didn't even try to, but you know, not to brag. Curious Obsession, that is, I did indeed go back and make a mono blue Curious Obsession, you know, an ode to the old mono blue that we all hated so much. Oh man, good times, right? When somebody could play 18 lands in a deck and destroy you. I will say things have come a decent bit of the way in, as far as the meta goes. At least everyone generally plays the right amount of shit now. Anyways, Goblin Ringleader going to be coming down for us. We're going to be taking a look at some cards here. Siege Gang Commander, Torch Courier, and Goblin Instigator. Let's get rid of that. So we can actually play the Goblin Instigator as well as the Torch Courier and just sort of overwhelm our opponent here with the number of Gobos that we have. It is just insane. We want to keep the War Chief back. Obviously, everything else is a go. And our opponent just doesn't know what to do. Mono Red can actually amass so many numbers so quickly. It's kind of crazy. Really? They're going to take the chum block there. Well, I guess it probably was their best decision. Or their best outcome, I guess I should say. Not their best decision. Because that sounds a bit insultive, right? Oh, that's the best decision you made all game, you fuck. Nah, it probably was the right choice is what I was trying to say. I need something to drink. Goodness gracious. I got Eva's juice in here to drink tonight, so it's a bit weird and it's not sour, you know, necessarily, but it's certainly more sour than milk. It's certainly more acidic, I guess I should say, than milk, which is my general drink of choice. So they're going to take a look to see if anything can save them here, at least in the top few cards, and yeah, I guess we'll try to kill them. Now they could always have a bounce. What's the really big bounce? But it costs 6 mana, doesn't it? They're at 5 right now. I can't remember the name of it. All right, on to my turn. Okay, they're just gonna surrender. Trying to think of a way that we could attack and still have lethal even through attacking. So, what did we see from our opponent there? They have fairies. You know what, Siege Gang, you just may end up getting cut from this deck completely. You're just not that good. Okay? I want you to understand it's not me, it's you. Okay? Fra seems pretty good since they're mono blue and playing creatures, right? Fra seems like almost a given. Goblin Chain Whirler I think's fine. I was gonna think about getting Cavalcade in somewhere. Take out a Torch Courier, take out an Instigator maybe. And Goblin Matron. That'll work. That'll do, Pig. That'll do. By the way, if you're tuned in and you're enjoying, please be sure to drop a like. If you're new here, consider subscribing. It is free. It's a great way to know whenever I go live or whenever I put up a new video. Seriously, every single game, it's like, here's one land, and then I'm going to mulligan, and it's going to give me more than one, yeah? Yeah. Alright, I mean, sure. This hand's not too terrible either. It curves out, at least. That's the main thing that matters too, everybody. Don't let anybody fool you. It's not the size, it's not the shape, it's not the speed. It's the curvature. It's all about the curvature. Anyways. Cough, cough. That cough wasn't insinuating anything, it was just a cough. And then after I did it, I realized what I guess I had been talking about and all that. Anyways, we're gonna allow our opponent to swing in with this little fairy miscreant, this little scoundrel. Night Veil Sprite coming down for our foe. Fine by me. You think I'm scared? Because I'm not. I'm not at all. A little bit, maybe a little bit, considering we don't have any way to draw more cards. We do have 2 Goblin War Chiefs in hand, which are certainly nice, you know. But is nice really going to cut it in this world? Probably not. I think we've all heard the saying, nice guys finish last. So what is this, mono blue control style? Because obviously fairies don't do a whole lot of damage. So what's their their focal point here, right? Their pinnacle. Are they about to counter this? Probably. I didn't think about that. The fairy with the counter converted mana cost 3 or less, right? Costs 2 mana, or I think it costs 3 actually. Essence capture. Ah, even worse. So yeah, it's a mono blue flyers control deck. Makes me want to fucking vomit. Not really, but I feel like if I don't shit talk, I'm not playing the game right, you know? Any competitive game, if you don't shit talk, you're not playing it right. But y'all see me when I play Minecraft and all that stuff, I'm very friendly, very nice. So it's really just a matter of when you catch me. At base, I like to think that I'm a fairly nice guy. But yeah, you put me into something competitive and a whole nother side is gonna come out, you know? It's just the way the world works. It's a dog-eat-dog world, you know what I mean? Anywho, we have Fra, with which we can kill their Night Veil Sprite, but we can't really play anything else outside of that. So that's where the problem lies, am I right? I've never been more unsure of a decision in my life, but I'll make it. The reason I decided to go with it in the end. Obviously, I should have went with it beforehand. It is what it is. Unsummon, sure, that's fine. The reason I decided to go with it in the end is because if we drew into a land, then we would have been able to play the Goblin Trashmaster plus the Fra on the following turn, which would have been fine for me. But now I just feel like a fool, like a damn fool. They're doing a good job of tempoing us out here. I should really kill that sprite before it gets too big or helps them too much. A land, and I'd say that's the perfect opportunity, right? So let's throw this down to see if they have a quench in hand. It won't catch the counter, right? And then we can still use Fra, which won't catch a counter because it's uncounterable. Alright, so we'll just throw down our Fra there. No need to play coy with what we have. So they're down to 1 card, we're down to 1 card, but I think our 1 card's a little bit better. Yeah, 3/3 gives our other creature, well, our other creature's dealing 2 damage either way, but it makes it to where their creatures can't easily defend against our other creatures. So that's kind of nice. Four mana, 1 card in hand. What do y'all think it is? Counter? I'd almost be willing to bet. We're testing the waters. They don't counter it. Alright, Goblin Trashmaster made it in. We didn't even lose damage that round by doing that, you know, because Torch Courier was going to deal the 2 damage. Well, not if they blocked it, I suppose. Not if they blocked it. Oh well. It's neither here nor there now. They're going to take us down to 9. They have to have something in hand, an unsummon or something, right? Some guarantee of not taking damage this turn. So there's no reason to play our Steamkin just yet, so we'll swing in with everything we have here. They're just going to take the damage. Well, that's awesome. We also could have buffed everything there and just taken them down to 1 health. That was probably the answer. Probably the answer, right? That's fine. Oh, yeah, that was the answer. Oh, I can't believe I missed it. If we would have taken them down to 1 there, we could have sacrificed Goblin Trashmaster. Oh, well, we don't have an artifact to destroy, huh? So that's where the problem lies. That's a shame. We didn't have it. We didn't have it. I take it back. Fra. Alright, we're swinging all in again. They can chum block 2, they still go down to 2. They really don't want to lose this game, huh? We are all the way down to 8 health, so potentially, maybe they have a plan, something in the works. We'll see. Gonna surveil. Surveilling doesn't draw you a card though, so their answer still has to lie within their hand, right? Is that GG? That can't be GG. They would have surrendered. Oh, okay. Right. Just deny me the satisfaction of smashing, I guess. Wow, we're actually all the way up to silver 1 with goblins. That's kind of ridiculous. I mean, it's funny and it's fantastic, right? People are always like, "Oh, Chance, go play ranked. It's so much harder." Not really. This is exactly what I'm saying. Like, the people that play ranked are just as big a goofballs as the people that play standard, that play regular. Granted, this is historic ranked, so some people are going to say, well, this isn't real ranked. But, you know, those are the same people that are going to make up excuses for everything. Seems fun. It's a bit costly. We do have a lot of 3-drop goblins in the deck. But man, once those war chiefs get down, gobos start rolling out. They're like the Autobots. Alright, so obviously gonna swing in here. All attack. Marshmallow. I like your name. Ooh, drew into a Steamkin. It's not a land necessarily, but it's a playable card, so I'm not gonna complain about it either, you know? Alright, that's 2 mana. Is this going to be an Incubation, a Paradise, a Leafkin? What you got? You're obviously playing Simic Ramp or something of the variation. Silverkill! Oh shit, they're playing Merfolk! Why did they reveal 2? Oh, okay, no. That was one they played and they revealed the other one. Right. Okay. Ah, fuck! Really wanted to land there. You couldn't tell from my expression. But the good news with them playing Merfolk is this. They shouldn't have too much removal, if any, right? If any at all. They should be focused on building their numbers and sliding underneath us with, oh, or maybe just going wide. That's interesting as well. Okay, so that'll be it for their turn. Can we draw some land, por favor, please? Oh, please let me draw some land. Oh, thank you, game. Thank you so much. Now the question is, do we lead with the War Boss? If we go Krenko, we can sacrifice the Torch Courier and get Krenko going before their Silvergrill has a chance to get bigger than the Krenko can swing in with. Next turn we can play the War Chief and worry about all that nonsense. I like that idea. I like getting Krenko going. I think that's worth. Because obviously they have deep root waters. They're trying to go wide, right? We gotta go wide first. We gotta get bigger. We gotta get our weight up, I guess. Shit, Marshmallow. He's so big and fluffy. Minecraft is on Wednesday, Fred Snow. Maybe after this. We'll see though. I've already said maybe after to Mac as well, so a lot of maybes. Up to 4 mana. If we swing in with the Krenko, goes up to a 3/4. They can kill it with their 2/2s and the 2/1, and they still have the Kumina. But we do take out 2 of their sizable creatures, or they just tap them all and they become 3/3s. Right, Kumina can go ahead and tap because they already have 5 creatures, so that's really bad for us actually. Kumina's going to be ripping us. Basically a new one. So I think it's time to get down the War Chief, start making things cost cheaper, hopefully get our Steamkin up to where we can really crank out some damage numbers. We're going to need our Siege Gang Commander to kill their Kumina as quick as possible. So being able to get down our Siege Gang Commander is obviously a pivotal point in that whole process. So again, I don't think we swing in with the Krenko this turn. I think we do have to pass it, as unfortunate as it is. Yep, Kumina, go ahead. Do your little tap and dance. Sure, we would have spawned up 3 more goblins, but I don't think it's worth it in the long run. Kumina is going to be up to 6. We're going to need 6 mana. The problem is outrunning Kumina, right? And now they have Deep Root Elite as well. Fuck. We may have just gotten too far behind here. But now knowing what they're playing, we can definitely bring in some Fraz, we can bring in some Lava Cools, things of that nature, which really, really hit hard on these Merfolk decks, so no problem. We'll bounce back. I like what I'm seeing here, though. I gotta say that. I'm liking having Merfolks back. I'm liking it. So Kumina is too big, right? Kumina is too big to be dealt with at this point. Realistically, the server is lagging, huh? Let's see. Let me check the stream health. It says the stream health is excellent. Well, I'd rather the server be laggy than the stream, if I'm being completely honest with y'all, so. Alright, we're going to play our Siege Gang. We're going to swing it with Krenko because we can replace the Krenko come next turn. Or we can replace the Krenko come this turn. This gives us, what, 3 mana? So only enough to deal 2 damage. Alright, let's just play our Ringleader since it curves out so nicely. Trashmaster, another Siege Gang, Instigator. Okay, so fair stuff. Do we want to swing in with anything? I mean, the more time we wait, the bigger their army gets, right? But everything's going to get another counter this turn. Ah, Kumina, you dirty, dirty bastard. Such a runaway card, right? I think we might as well just surrender here, honestly. Our only other option besides killing Kumina is killing all the forces around Kumina. And since they have this army of hexproof, I don't think it's going to happen. So let's GG and let's scoop out from here. There's theoretically a situation where we can use Siege Gang and kill them in the face, but I don't think it'll happen before their Kamina can get big enough to just slide by. So Lava Cool, Fra, both of those are coming in. Siege Gang, yeah, you're too slow. Volley Veteran's actually really good. Goblin Trashmaster's fine. Ringleader, we can probably drop 1 on. Krenko, 2-3, 2-3. Krenko's probably fine, I'm guessing. Goblin Matron, you can come down some. I'm actually going to take out all of my Steamkins. I think Chain Whirler's really good here. What else? Cavalcade may not be bad, because at least then if we trade off with them, we have damage going to their face, right? Alright. I'm actually a little scared because, to be honest, who enjoys best of 3 is so painful. I mean, clearly everyone that's here, Mac. If you don't enjoy it, you don't have to watch, man. But I'm definitely gonna do what I want to on stream. So I do aim to please the audience, but I'm also not subject to the audience. So. And people are always asking me for more competitive stuff, but it's funny when I start playing more competitive stuff, people are asking me to go back to quicker game modes. We're gonna keep playing this for the night. This is a really slow hand. I'm gonna keep it. Maybe adding in the cavalcades was the wrong move because it gives us too many non-creatures, right? Having an early Lava Cool in hand does feel good, because it means if they play that Kumina, we at least have means of removing it. I think going ahead and getting down Cavalcade is fine. Let's see, they shouldn't play anything too willing to die here. Yeah, Silvergill is going to reveal the Kamina, which means on our next turn, not this turn, but on our next one, we should play something that'll hit. Goblin Chain Whirler actually finishes this creature up right nicely. Could have been saved for later. Definitely an argument to be made there. If we draw into a land, I'll be really, really happy because we'll be able to get down the Lava Cool and Goblin Instigator. We didn't actually need it. They played Deep Root Waters. Alright, we're going to go ahead and play our War Chief. Make all of our Gobos cost a little bit less, get in some damage. Hoping for a land here. Merfolk Mistbinder coming down first, actually. Before Kumina. Well, I'm fine with just using the Lava Cool on the Merfolk Mistbinder, honestly. Dive down. Okay. We Goblin Instigator. And there's no point in us swinging in here unless we're just trying to get in the 2 damage from Cavalcade. Let's see if they get down Kumina this turn. No? Do they have a 1 mana Merfolk? That's the question. They don't. Deep Root Elite is obviously a problem as well. You go get down Krenko. Krenko becomes a 2/3. They still probably block them, right? Alright. Goblin Trashmaster. Raise everything by 1. Tell you what, we're gonna go Krenko. And we're gonna go all in. Get 3 points in with Cavalcade, and then I want to see. I'm keeping the mana up for Fra, so we'll see how they choose to defend here. They probably have another dive down, right? 1 mana left. Deep Root played. Let's see. And then they have dive down. Yeah. Almost guaranteed they have dive down. So then I can't play my Fra this turn, right? Nah, I'll save it for Kumina. Alright, so they're down to 7. Our board state took a little bit of a hit there, but that's okay. And I still have mana for Fra, so... we shall see. I mean, playing it? I enjoy playing it. Alright, so problem here, they still have the 1 mana for dive down, and we know they have it. They're playing so cautiously around it to ensure that Kumina doesn't die. So honestly, drawing into another Fra, something that would allow us to get around that would be really nice, right? But until that point, we might as well buff our creatures. So Goblin Trashmaster, come on down. And Goblin Chain Whirler, you can actually swing in because there's no combination in which they block that kills it, right? Well, Kumina. Yeah, they block with Kumina. At least they only draw a card this turn. It is unfortunate still, but there are much worse things than just drawing a card. Also, another bad thing, Fra only deals 5 damage. Their Kumina's already at 5, so if we want to deal with it, we really have to get rid of their Mistbinder as well. Merfolk may just be straight up better than Gobos. Or at least this version. Like I said, maybe Cavalcade is a bad thing. Maybe it just takes up too many of our creature slots, at least against Merfolk. Still can't really afford to attack. A little frustrating. This may be our first loss actually with the Goblin deck. Isn't that funny? The first deck that beats our Goblins is a Merfolk deck. Oh man. Oh man, oh man. What a laugh. What a hoot. Kind of makes me feel like going back and playing some Merfolk, you know? I don't think any good ones have got added in. It's just the old ones that are fun to play. Merfolk deck was the first deck I played and showcased on the channel. Fun fact for everybody watching. Okay. I think we lose here, honestly, guys, girls, ladies and gents, people of all ages. I think we lose. I can't think of any way to pull it up to a victory, you know what I mean? We'll try, though. We'll certainly try. Alright, go, my gobbos. It's now or never. I mean, I guess it doesn't really matter, right? Just buff one of them. Alright. Here comes that dive down they've been holding on to all game. Damn, who'd have thought a dive down was so fucking powerful? Little one mana pain in my ass. Alright, y'all ready for this? Almost 1,000% guaranteed they have the dive down. So we go here. And Shazam! Bam! Kabow! Dive down. There it is. Took me a little bit, but there it is. And that is GG. Good game. And a game over. Because obviously the rebuttal attack from that is huge, right? That's okay, we picked up a loss. One thing I would like to do. I think I want to move Siege Gang from the main board to the sideboard. And maybe move Lava Cool from the main board to the side, or from the sideboard to the main board. Like that, and then Siege Gang. Not Ogre Siege Breaker. It's not even the right colors. Come on. We got some packs to open, so let's go do that real quick. Throne of Eldraine. Would we get Revenge of Ravens is a fun one. And a Mythic Rare. That's not bad. We're at 3, 3, 32, and 56, so plenty of uncommons and commons, as y'all can tell. Alright, let's hop into another match with this Gobos. Gobberinos! And as per the usual for my content, there goes my phone. So, fun stuff. Hope everybody's having a good night out there tonight. If y'all are, be sure to let me know. Let me know what's going on, what's happening in your lives. Not because I'm nosy, obviously. It has nothing to do with it. Mathis White 12? Matthias White 12? Not sure. You know, I'll tell you one thing that I would like to upgrade on my headphones. Never actually got any earbuds or fixed the whole Bluetooth problem. I just sort of went back to using the headphones. It's okay. They don't they're not so uncomfortable that I can't like use them. They're just not really my color or style. Not really. They're not bad. Let me say that, but they're also not good. Okay, they're just like, yeah, you know, it's a headset. Well, we're gonna be waiting on our opponent for the rest of the stream, apparently. So I hope you all have settled in, got something to drink and all that, because it doesn't look like our foe is gonna be showing anytime soon. And obviously, we're not backing out because this is ranked. Though I will say, won't be too upset if I don't have to go up against someone with this very avatar. Just saying. Oh. So if this maybe turns out to be true about Minecraft, that means I should go on and work on my house for when you get on, mate. Sure. After I get done streaming, I'm probably gonna go scour the kitchen for some food and sit back and maybe watch some YouTube. That's why I say maybe, because like realistically I'm not gonna do anything after I get done streaming. I'm just gonna kick back for a minute or two, you know, and then from there it's usually like, do I rabbit hole on YouTube or do I go try to find something else to do? It's, you know, I get like this little bit of time in between being done with everything I needed to do for the day and even getting off of work, which I like to spend time with her, you know. I like to, when she's home, I don't want to be creating content. The whole reason I would like to be a content creator is so that way I can have that sort of freedom of being with the people I care about when available, you know. That's sort of the whole reason behind a lot of people doing it, is the financial freedom and the love, right? Really the love of what you're doing. Because they sit down and they think about it and they're like, man, an office job, 9 to 5 every day, that sounds terrible. Some people, that's exactly what they need. Some people, that's like that's fulfillment to them. To me, it's not. And that's, you know, to each their own. I get my fulfillment out of coming here, bringing happiness to you guys and girls, and hopefully getting a laugh or two every now and then. I'm actually gonna fall on the floor laughing if this goblin deck takes us all the way to gold. It's really, really crazy. Alright, so hopefully we'll find another match here shortly. Does seem like maybe people are winding down from Magic. Demipec, gonna be our next foe for the day. Or Petch, I guess. Demipetch. Peck or Petch, not quite sure. Sure, it might turn out alright. If we can get a war chief down, or if they try and go wide, we have the chain whirler. There's some options here. Also very tired, and I got work tomorrow, so don't want to stay up too late tonight. Which, you know, I'm already feeling sleepy, so that shouldn't be a problem, really. I'm like an old man sometimes, I just get tuckered out. Hey, please don't quench me. Yeah, I mean, I guess that's essentially the same thing, huh? Mono blue. Ah, give me a land. You fucking awesome game, you. like to leave them with a compliment. Brazen Borrower. So this is another mono blue fairy flying deck, which honestly, the last one we beat, their deck was kind of meh, you know. This one seems to have some substance to it, so, and we're not drawing any fucking lands, so that helps. Them, not us, of course. Helps them, not us. You know, by the time we first do get some land, they're gonna have the counter spell in hand ready for it. Curious Obsession. Yeah, so this is your standard mono blue flyers deck, right? Mono blue tempo, I should call it. Here, counter my Lava Cool. Maybe it'll save one of my creatures' lives. I've only drawn 2 lands, game. Help! I'm being screwed. I'm being bent over a table by this mono blue and fucked. They're up to 5 mana. Makes sense. They get flooded. I have a drought. If they counter the Steamkin, we gotta surrender. Ah, you son of a bitch. I wanted them to counter the Steamkin. Are they just gonna unsummon it? No, opt. Okay. It's interesting. Interesting for sure. And you never want to see it put on top with the op, right? It's never what you want. I have faith that one day we will draw a land and it'll be too late. I have 1000% faith in that premonition coming true. Gadwick. Card you don't see too often. Torch Courier. The game's like teasing me. It's like, here, you want some of this? You want one of those? I'm in a little bit of this. No lands though, just all this other dribble travel. So what happens when you break the 24? When you break the rule of 24, you lose. You just get fucked. In best of 3, I guess. That's fine, because I would rather it be realistic probability and sometimes get severely fucked and severely screwed and all that, than it be, oh, we're gonna try and make it to where most hands are fun. How about that? I hate that shit so much. Alright. If we don't draw a land here, I'm out. Okay. Good game, good game, good game. Thankfully, on the bright side, they didn't see majority of our decks, so they don't know what we're playing. They probably think we're playing Cavalcade and just never drew it. Maybe. I doubt it. Alright, but we know they're playing those blue flying fucks, so... kind of want to put in Cavalcade, but I feel like it may be too slow, so... Take out a copy of Goblin War Chief and Goblin Ringleader. How about that? Lower our curve a little bit. Maybe that'll do it some good. We can only hope. Definitely play first. This hand seems very fun. We'll have to wait and see what our opponent does here. They're probably looking for some counter spells early because they know that a lot of our goblins are cheap, and so they want to counter them early. No Spell Pierce. Oh, Spell Pierce only works in non-creature. Right. Do we rush the Krenko come next turn? We'll have to see. We'll have to wait and see. One top. Ah, I don't like that. They're gonna save mana for sure. They're gonna skip here. They don't. Cerulean Drake. Well, as long as I'm able to get down Krenko without them countering it, guaranteed, that seems like a win to me. Thankfully, I don't have too many spells that actually target our opponent. Most of our things target creatures. They plan on doing something to our Krenko? Maybe bouncing it and then having some counter spell ready for it? Curious Obsession on the Cerulean Drake, swinging in. Is that it for their turn? It is indeed. Play a land and go ahead and swing all in. See what's to become of their turn. Brazen Borrower are gonna bounce the. Okay, that's fine. We'll get in with the 2 damage. Replay the Krenko and we'll play a Rigging Runner as well. And we have to remember that the Brazen Borrower can't actually defend, so... Well, can't defend against any of our creatures. It can block only creatures with flying, so... They're looking to find something with this Curious Obsession, I'm sure of it. What is it, though? What could it be? Maybe an Unsummon? Alright, so again, we swing all in first. We want to see what their plan is, what their course of action before we actually play our goblins down. Merfolk Trickster on the Krenko. Yeah. You can still swing in with the Rigging Runner. They're actually going to block with the Trickster. So I'm going to play Rigging Runner first. See if they have the Essence Capture. Doesn't appear so. Let's get down the Goblin Matron. I guess it could have also been a Quench. Wasn't either. Wasn't either. Wow. Up to 5 mana. What card do we want? What card do we want? I mean, honestly, a Legion Warboss is good. It creates a unit every turn that can attack, so... This game's going much better than the last game, but we actually drew mana this game, so... You know, hey. Krenko gonna get bounced back to our hand. And again, they have those Brazen Borrows, but they can't really defend. They can attack, but they can't really defend, so... Not too worried about the flash in on them. Drawing a fair amount of cards here. We'll go ahead and play our Legion Warboss because it spawns up the unit beforehand, and I want to see if they have any counter. Wizard's Retort. So we'll get down the Krenko then. Honestly, I think I'd rather have Krenko than Legion War Boss. Legion War Boss is good, don't get me wrong, but Krenko can be better, so. I think after 2 attacks, Krenko is better, actually. Just from sheer numbers. We do still have Volley Veteran, but they don't really have any creatures other than the Cerulean Drake, so we can't really target anything with Volley Veteran. Siren Storm Tamer will allow them to counter something that targets another creature, so basically if we play Volley Veteran, we're attacking their Siren Storm Tamer. Let's go ahead and swing all in, shall we? I think we're just going to use Castle Embereth here. Instead of playing the Volley Veteran, knowing that they have the Siren Storm Tamer, this gets us a lot more damage, right? 3, 5, 8, 10, 12. That's lethal. If it all goes through. It does. Fantastic. So, tied with Demi Peach, Peck, whatever it is. Petch, I guess it could be. I don't know. So yeah, we're tied. Knowing they have this Cerulean Drake and all that stuff, I'm tempted to take out the Volley Veterans. Maybe throw in some Torch Couriers. That means if our creatures do get down, they can have haste. Or again, we could go with Cavalcade. But it's giving us a non-creature spell for them to play Spell Pierce into. Ah, we'll try it. It's not really as quick as what I'd like it to be, but it's something. So we'll go with that. It's something. Now, question is, do we rush the Steamkin? Right? They put that to the bottom, so half of me says yes, rush that fucking Steamkin, Chance, rush it. Siren Storm Tamer. Yeah, I think that's a go on the Steamkin. Best possible spell they have here, Unsummon. Nope. Fantastic. Curious Obsession on a Siren Storm Tamer is good for us because it means when they go to sacrifice Siren Storm Tamer, if they go to sacrifice Siren Storm Tamer, they like in going to counter something with Siren Storm Tamer, they would lose the Curious Obsession, right? So that's kind of the beauty behind the card. Now, do we think that they have Essence Capture here? That's the question, right? That's the question of the day. Let's go Goblin Instigator. Let's see, shall we? Let's see. It lands. And we get in with the 2 damage. Cool. Cool beans. Another Curious Obsession on the Siren Storm Tamer. And it went immediately to their phase. Let's see. Torch Courier. Torch Courier is really, really good. And what we're going to do is we're going to play the Torch Courier first, see if they have... Oh, they do have an instant speed spell. What is it, I wonder? What is it? We're going to go ahead and swing in with everything that we have here. The idea behind getting the Torch Courier down is that next turn we'll get down Krenko and be able to swing in with haste. Okay, they're bouncing my Runaway Steamkin. That's fine. So what we're going to do is Lava Cool their Siren Storm Tamer out, hopefully. Unless, of course, they have a Spell Pierce, which obviously that wouldn't be so ideal. Or a Dive Down. Again, so many mono blue spells to keep this creature alive. There it is. Ah! Fucking pains me to see it. Alright. Siren Storm Tamer getting in, getting this for some good old-fashioned damage. Should have hit Resolve All there. I don't know why I didn't. Clueless to me. I think we may be picking up a loss here. They just have so many counter spells, so many ways to keep their creatures alive and keep us from playing. So we will need to play Krenko just out the bat here if we want to sacrifice the Torch Courier. Although if they counter it, it's very likely that we're just going under this game. Yeah. It is what it is. You know, we're playing Goblins ranked. It's semi to be expected. That's okay though. I think with a better sideboard, honestly, or maybe perhaps a better main board, we could do this. Maybe even we go up to 24 lands. Maybe this deck needs the 24 lands. Maybe that's where my issues have been lying, right? Just not drawing the lands. Because we have 3 compared to our opponent's 5. And I get it, they have Curious Obsession, so they sort of guarantee their land drops quite a bit more. But I definitely feel like it's part of our problem. Alright, opponent's turn. They're going to swing in with both of their flyers. We're going down to 6, so unless we have some way to stop them, this is going to be game. Actually, that is game. I have 0 way to stop them. Because they guarantee to have another counterspell. That's that's a given so hard. And now they have it. Yeah, okay, so this game's over. GG. That's okay. Alright, wow, so we lost our last 2 games now with our Goblin deck. Kind of makes me feel bad. Not gonna lie. Silver 1, we were so close. So close to gold. Alright, what time is it? It's 8 o'clock. 8 o'clock on the dime. Well, yeah, I tell you what. I've had fun with Goblins today. But I am tired, and I don't want to end on 3 losses in a row, and I'm very fearful that if we go on to 1 more, it'll either be great and we'll end on getting into gold, or it'll be horrific and I'll end on 3 losses in a row. So I'm going to end while I'm a little bit ahead rather than a little bit behind. Thanks everybody for watching so much. I do appreciate y'all constantly coming out and showing support. The channel has been growing so fast compared to where I thought it would be given this time come, you know, like last year when I was thinking about it all. Anyways, thanks again everybody. Love it. If y'all are enjoying the content, please be sure to leave a like on the stream. And yeah, gonna be continuing to do this stuff Tuesdays through Thursdays, streaming nightly, and every other day trying to get up at least 1 video of Magic a day. So that's gonna do it for today, or tonight rather, whatever time zone you may be in. Hope you all have a good one, and peace.